I do solemnly swear to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. Unless, of course, it proves personally inconvenient to George Bush or leaves him open to criminal prosecution. Pity our poor Justice Department. First, we had John Ashcroft. Remember, Phantoms of Lost Liberty? Yeah, he was a piece of work. And then we had Alberto Gonzales, who turned the Justice Department into a branch office of the Republican Party, while he was trashing the Constitution, advising Bush to spy on Americans, and authorizing torture with tortured logic. And now along comes Michael Mukasey. Now, this was supposed to be a bipartisan nomination. He was going to come in, be independent, clean up the Justice Department. But in his testimony before the U.S. Senate, he sounded like Alberto Gonzales. Although he said waterboarding is personally repugnant to him, that's his word, he wouldn't condemn it as torture. He also supported the wiretapping, the illegal spying on Americans. And he wouldn't commit to enforcing congressional subpoenas against the White House. Like I said, this guy sounds like Alberto Gonzales. Where's the cleaning up of the Justice Department?
I don't know what's involved in the technique. If waterboarding is torture, torture is not constitutional. If waterboarding is torture, if waterboarding is torture.
Anybody with any human dignity knows that waterboarding is torture. It has been torture for the hundreds of years since it was invented. It's been illegal in this country. In fact, this country has prosecuted people for engaging in water torture. Why can't our new Attorney General come to bring himself to call waterboarding torture? Mukasey's testimony before the U.S. Senate Judiciary Committee shows that he's not independent at all. He's just another puppet being installed at the Justice Department to protect the criminals in the White House. He will say and do anything they want him to do, or he won't say and won't do anything they don't want him to do. Another puppet in the Justice Department. That's repugnant.
If a captured terrorist has information about a plot against our homeland, we need to know what he knows. We need to know what he knows. We need to know what he knows.
Ever since his testimony, his support on Capitol Hill has been crumbling, and now Mukasey's nomination is in trouble. So the White House is trying to ride to the rescue. First, George Bush gave a speech to the Heritage Foundation, the most conservative right-wing think tank in Washington. There, he attacked Congress for being soft on terrorism. I think we've heard that one before. Then he had a few reporters into the Oval Office for a warm heart-to-heart chat, where he again condemned Congress for being soft on terrorism. It's the same old fear-mongering from George Bush. Not to be outdone, Dick Cheney went out and gave a speech. He said that America hasn't been attacked since 9/11 because we've been torturing people and spying on Americans. I think America hasn't been attacked since 9/11 because all the terrorists are busy attacking our troops in Iraq. It's time we got our Justice Department back. It's supposed to be independent. It's supposed to enforce the laws, not ignore them, not enable the White House to ignore the laws. The Justice Department is supposed to prosecute torturers, not find ways to let them off the hook. Call your senators. Tell them to vote no on Michael Mukasey's nomination. It's too important. Call today. I'm Paul George, here to tell you Orwell was an optimist.